Facebook Marketplace used to be a place where you buy old furniture, baby clothes, but now there are full-on home chefs selling their goods for people to try. They're selling everything from tamales to candy grapes. So today, I'm testing a bunch of Facebook Marketplace foods that I find, and I'm gonna compare them to the restaurant version to see if any of them are actually better than the real places. For each of the foods, I'll be looking at 3 things. 1, is it edible? 2, could it be better than the restaurant version? 3, what was the overall experience of buying food from a stranger online? Was it actually sketchy or pleasant? Whoa, people actually sell candy grapes on Facebook Marketplace? This could turn into a TikTok shop hustle. Okay, I am at the location to pick up my frozen candy grapes. So let me find the house and then I'm gonna get the goods. Okay, there's a bunch of people here and they're laughing, but they're not opening the door. Am I at the right place? Okay, so she just liked the message, so hopefully somebody comes out with our grapes. Oh wait, I hear some noise. Someone's walking towards me though. Is she holding grapes? Nope, I don't think that's her. Oh, there she is! Hi! Here they are. These look so good. They look like cotton candy. We've got frozen pineapples and frozen grapes. Let's go try it out. They look so professional. Look at this. They're coated in some kind of candy thing, and then she sprinkles them with more candy. And then these are the fruit roll-up ones. Oh, they're also coated in like a candy and then fruit roll-ups. I have never seen TikTok or anybody make frozen pineapple slices before, and honestly, it makes sense. Oh, why is it dripping? Oh, because the pineapple is pretty watery. Let me try this before it like melts. Oh man. There's such a nice crunch to it, and it literally tastes like frozen candy bars. So obviously there's nothing to compare this to because nobody else really sells this, but the only thing I can think of are these Fruit Riot candies right here, which sells these frozen grapes. And just, whoa, what kind of grapes did she use? These are jumbo, but just look at the size difference. Theirs is even falling apart, not fully covered. I do have to say, I love these though. So sour. So good. I did ask her to make a sour version as well, and this is it. So actually though, as I bit into the grape, the thing that's super crunchy is this candy coating here, because inside, the grape is still rather soft and squishy and manageable. It's almost like biting into like a hardened, sour coated Gushers. And it's so good. This is gonna be dangerous. But overall, I would say communication and just like the buying process on Facebook Marketplace was really easy. Did my deposit, paid the balance when I grabbed it. The only part of the transaction that didn't go as smooth as possible was the pickup process, where I almost thought I was gonna get scammed again because nobody answered the door, but she finally did bring them out, and here we are. The grapes were amazing. The pineapple was good. No one that I've seen at a store or restaurant can make them look this good, so I'm gonna give her a 9 out of 10. Okay, now this one looks like it's a small business ran out of her kitchen, and she sells coffee and matcha. I could use a matcha right now. These look good. So I actually think for this one, I'm getting scammed. I texted her as we were leaving that I'm running a little tiny bit behind, and I still haven't heard back. Even on the Facebook Marketplace DM, I put the order in this morning, and let this be a lesson that I think for these type of things, you need to have like a confirmation or at least some acknowledgement that the order was seen. We're still gonna go because I put the order in, and for this time, but I'll give her benefit of the doubt. Maybe she's a student, maybe she has class right now and she can't answer her phone. Okay, looks like this is it. It is on a college campus dorm, so maybe she has classes or maybe she's still sleeping. But either way, I feel like there should have been like a time thing. Let me text her one more time. We're here for the matcha and peppermint mocha. Let's see if I really got scammed. Well guys, I think I'm gonna call it quits, and this one was a Facebook Market scam. To be fair, I do think she runs a real business. I just think communication was a little bit iffy. I feel like if you want a matcha and a latte, most people really want it kind of right away. Otherwise, you would just go to Starbucks instead of a home cafe like this. I don't know. but maybe she'll let me know later if it's ready. We'll see. I'm gonna keep going. And now we have home bakery style cookies. I see some chocolate chip cookies for $4. Must try. Okay, for this one, she's having me meet at her work. Okay, so she DM'd me saying that she has a meeting at noon, so we gotta make this snappy. Except I don't see anybody in the office, and I'm wondering if they all just went to lunch. She just liked my message. Looking like a creeper, just hanging outside here. Oh, there she is. Hi. Oh, no worries. Thank you so much. These are awesome. I have a really weird question. Would you want to be interviewed real quick? I'm doing a YouTube video, just like about side hustles like this. Yeah. So you're the cookie enthusiast, and is this your side hustle?
It is. I just started it, and it's just for a little bit of extra cash flow, especially during the holidays.
Yeah.
It's cookie season, so why not?
I know, and these look so amazing. They're like bakery style cookies packaged beautifully. How did you think about doing it on Facebook Marketplace? Because like,
I know.
Did it seem sketch to you
honestly,
to post
my
there?
dad said to try it.
Oh, okay.
Because he uses that all the time for like plants. So he told me to try it, just see what becomes of it. And so far I've gotten a few orders.
All right, let's try Tuesday's bakery style cookies. So I ordered 3 different flavors. Holiday special, it's iced oatmeal gingerbread. Sounds amazing. Peanut butter cookies. Wait, I only ordered a dozen, and there seems to be a lot more than a dozen in here. Oh yeah, she threw in 2 extra cookies. Aw, that's so nice. We got 6 peanut butters, 4 chocolate chip, and some more of the holiday special. And since I'm somewhat of a chocolate chip cookie connoisseur, let's start with this one. It is a hefty size and weighted cookie. Very substantial looking. These are really balanced. I'm thinking that she used more of a darker chips than a semi-sweet. The texture is really nice, and this is a good cookie. Let me try a peanut butter one. I love how this peanut butter is coated in some sugar. Gives it a more crystallized finish. It looks beautiful. You have the classic fork mark in the middle. There's peanut bits in there that gives it a nice crunch. I like that one. This is something I feel like my kids would love. And I like how festive it looks. Each bite of cookies in here just got progressively better. And I would say this iced gingerbread oatmeal cookie was the best one out of all of them. And it just makes it feel so cozy and festive for the holidays. Were these better than bakery cookies? Oh yeah, definitely. Look at the heftiness of this. The overall buying experience was pretty seamless. And I love that she shared her story about just getting started with a home bakery as well. And hopefully one day this will become her real hustle. And based on this cookie alone, definitely think she's on her way there. I'm gonna give the cookie enthusiast Facebook Marketplace listing a 9 out of 10. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have some fresh, warm Mexican tamales for $15. These look so good. And now we're approaching their house. Okay, she's already waiting. I see her through the window, so I'm gonna go grab it right now. Hi! Thank you so much. What do we have in here? Oh, okay, that's okay. Thank you so much for your tamales. Do you make them a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, muchas gracias. Adios. Oh, she was so sweet. We have a plate full of tamales. Let's take a quick look at them. Whoa, these are like big kahunas. Nice. And now I'm at another interesting location for a restaurant. It's in an office park, but this place is supposed to have one of the best tamales in the area, so I'm gonna compare this against Abuela's tamales. Oh, I need money.
We do it. We take them out of plastic bag. We microwave them in a microwavable container.
Okay.
With a splash of water on it, cover really tight.
Thank you. Second set of tamales secured. Ooh, they're frozen. All right, let's check out our tamales. Here is the Facebook Marketplace one. And here is the restaurant version. Packaging wise, I'd say they're both pretty similar, except the price is where we have the biggest difference. For $15, I was able to get 6 ginormous looking tamales from Facebook Marketplace. The restaurant one came with directions on how to reheat. Also comes with 2 packages of red sauce. And then I got 1 chicken and 1 pork. Size difference, I'd say they're pretty similar. This is skinnier, but it's longer. This is a lot fatter. But these 2 cost me $10. Facebook Marketplace was the deal. Except the owner of this restaurant told me that he's gearing up to make thousands that have already been pre-ordered for Christmas. So I'm excited to see how yummy this tastes and see how the Facebook Marketplace one stacks up against the best tamales in town. Let me heat them up real quick. Okay, our tamales are nice and warm. And for the sake of continuity, I'm gonna eat both of them plain to compare the flavors. From Facebook, this is the green chicken chili in a corn husk. Here is the pork. Very meaty full. The masa doesn't seem super crumbly. Ooh, that is really good. The masa almost has like a springiness to it that I really like. And the meat is super flavorful. Now for the pork, does not scrimp on the meat at all. This one looks spicy though. Even though it looks really spicy, it's pretty mild, I'd say. I think I prefer the green chicken chili over the pork, but overall, I'd say it's really flavorful, not dry at all, and I'd say it's pretty delicious. Let's try the restaurants. To be fair, I can't really tell which is which because they're both in a red sauce. You can already tell this is super meaty. It has a more smoky flavor to the meat. The masa, the corn part here, tastes very similar to this one. It's not as like salty or flavorful, I say, but it's still really good. Let's try this one. This also looks spicy. This is also really good. But the one thing I'd say is that the meat feels a little on the dry side, which is probably why they provide you with sauce. The masa in this one is a little more crumbly than the abuela's. And I would say if this place makes the best tamales to order with thousands of orders, then I think Facebook Marketplace might give him a run for his money because between these two, I actually think I prefer this one better just because the meat is so flavorful. I really like the texture of the tamales here. It's not as crumbly. This one kind of fell apart and is a little bit more on the dry side. I would say everything from the communication on Facebook, the pickup process, and the taste of the tamales. Facebook Marketplace is the winner here, and I'm gonna give her tamales 9 out of 10. Plus, it was a better deal. Okay, a Basque cheesecake. Those are actually really hard to find in stores. So this person is called House Baker. It looks like she has her own little home bakery. But there's a menu here and we have a bunch of different sizes of these Basque cheesecakes. Vanilla espresso matcha. I'm very tempted. Biscoff cookies and cream. Okay, let me go ahead and DM her and we'll see where this goes. So she has me meeting her at a random Taco Bell parking lot and I think I see it right here. And now we wait. So as we were driving here, she actually texted us that her husband will actually be dropping off the cheesecake. So we'll see who I'm meeting and where I'm supposed to meet them because this is a pretty big parking lot. Is it sketch or is this a safer option? I'm not sure. She said to text her when I'm 5 minutes away. And we did that, but like it's been 10 minutes and I still haven't seen anyone or gotten a response. Okay, they said I'm in a black Tesla. Let me go find her. I'm here already. Hi. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that is so beautiful. Wow. Does she make this all by herself?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Does she have her own bakery or?
No, but we run we have a lot of orders and then especially for the holidays. Let us know if you guys like it.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much. Happy holidays.
Holiday.
That wasn't sketch at all. Actually, that was so nice. She has a personal note that says, "Thank you, Nathan. Baked with love, House Baker." And this actually looks so delicious. All right, now let's see how it compares to the most famous cheesecake I know. So this is our Facebook Marketplace cheesecake, and this is Cheesecake Factory's cheesecake. I try to get similar flavors. We have the cookies and cream explosion with the biggest Oreo cookie that I've ever seen. Is this a special one? Packaging wise, this seems like it was haphazardly placed into the container as it's sad and already wilting to the side. But because it is a slice, I guess that's bound to happen. This one, on the other hand, has a special handwritten note that says, "Thank you, Nathan." I used cameraman's account to communicate with everyone, so they probably thought, who is this weird guy DMing me? Which is probably why she sent her husband. Her tag says it's baked with love and it's French-Japanese inspired dessert tied with a bow, perfect for gifting. I ordered a 6-inch Basque cheesecake that cost $38 for this whole thing, and this slice of cheesecake right here was $12.95. Size comparison, it's probably similar because Cheesecake Factory cheesecake slices are just so massive that for sure you can't eat just one, but presentation wise, this just looks so much better. This is the cookies and cream with a mascarpone and cookie layer. How do you open this? I know I'm not comparing these apples to apples because this style of cheesecake is called a Basque cheesecake. There's no crust at the bottom like this one, and there's very few stores in the area, if any at all, that sells a Basque cheesecake. They're super niche and rare. You can only find them in like fancier restaurants, if even that, when they have it as a special. But now let's try the cheesecake. Basque cheesecake has that signature gooey center, and I really wonder if the inside is gonna be all custardy, like the ones you see on TikTok. Oh yeah, it's super custardy. Almost to the point where it looks a little bit undone, but that's just how it's supposed to be, I guess. Look at the cross section. That is so creamy. I've tried to make Basque cheesecake before and I can never get that custardy center. This is silky smooth, not too sweet. There's a big layer of the mascarpone on top of the cheesecake itself. This thin layer of cookie on top makes it feel like a crust. That was delicious. Let's try cheesecake. Honestly, my favorite part about Cheesecake Factory's cheesecake has always been their whipped cream. I don't know how they make their whipped cream. It comes out of this machine, but it is so good. This has a nice thick crust of Oreos at the bottom, a layer of chocolate, some cookies built into the cream, and then cookies and cream with more chocolate explosion. But will this be as silky smooth and custardy as this? How do I even compare? They're both so good in their own ways. This has that cookie crust at the bottom that's so good. The whipped cream is also just so delicious. And then the fudge sauce. I don't know how to compare this because it's really not the same, but I will say that House Baker's Basque cheesecake can live up to Cheesecake Factory. It's just a more simplified, a more elegant, refined version of dessert explosion right here. So if you want more minimal, this is the way to go. If you want chocolate explosion in your face deliciousness, this is the way to go. But either way, I would say both are good, and she can definitely be on her way to opening up her own cafe if she wanted to, which she states on her Instagram page that it's her dream to one day have one. And I'm just so happy that I can support someone developing their own small business who's trying to live out their dream with a side hustle to make it happen. Communication delivery was a little iffy for a second there, but it all ended up being okay. I'm gonna give our Basque cheesecake a 9 out of 10. Ooh, this looks interesting. We have charcuteries, boards, boxes, cups, and even boats. But what seems a little sus is that she first listed them for $25, crossed it out, and says free. Is it actually free? It looks like we're going into some industrial area here. These are all businesses. It's weird because now this is a taco place.
Here's the little box. I put the crackers on the side just because they get soggy if they're inside.
Okay.
So crackers on the side, boxes for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course. My pleasure.
So what I found out is that this area is like a ghost kitchen where they prepare a bunch of things in a professional kitchen, which actually makes sense. And now we have our charcuterie board. These are the crackers. I would say for $70, I would have expected a whole box of artisanal crackers, but let's look at this, shall we? It comes in a really nice box like this. This would be perfect for like picnic or a party to bring. And it's beautiful. There's florals, there's nuts. I love this little honey stick. So cute. We have a salami rose, some fruits, cheeses, Gouda, some cheddar, and then this looks like pepper jack. So we don't have like super artisanal looking cheeses. In the plastics, you have, I think this is probably like fig jam. Yeah, definitely fig jam. Some almonds, and then the honey, some prosciutto. So you get like a variety of meats and cheeses. My favorite thing about this box so far has got to be this cute little honey dipper. I'm gonna go for, let's see, this cheese right here, and then prosciutto, and some fig jam. Let's chase it with the blackberry. Overall, I would say the experience was really nice. The communication was great on Facebook. She's very communicative. The packaging is great. My only problem with this, for $70, I feel like is a little steep. But I understand if you're working from a ghost kitchen instead of your home kitchen, the prices get marked up a little bit. But I would probably price it at $50 tops. Just comparing it with what's available out there, her turnaround time was rather quick. I ordered it yesterday and she had it ready today. With real businesses, I think you need like 48 hours, but does that compensate for the extra 20 bucks? I don't know. But also, I feel like these are basic ingredients. These aren't the fanciest cheeses. And you can probably get all of this from Trader Joe's for about $20. But it is artistic and it would make for a really great gift. So I'm gonna give this Facebook Marketplace listing a 7 out of 10. These are the prettiest macarons that I've ever seen. Wow, she has like a whole bakery and a whole mess of them. I think I'm gonna go for this box. Except she lists them for only $1. Is this a gimmick? And upon talking to her, I realized there's a whole menu and it actually goes for much higher. You can get a box of 12 for $42, 8 pieces for $32, and then she has a whole list of flavors to choose from. Check out these macarons. They are almost too pretty to eat, but they have sprinkles on them, a thick layer of the frosting inside, and I ordered Ferrero Rocher and pistachio raspberries. This would make such a beautiful gift. I love how pretty it's packaged. Whoa, look at this gift box. Whoa, and they're so thick. It's even dusted with some gold flakes. So I got Ferrero Rochers because I've never seen those out before. This is just a classic flavor, pistachio raspberry, and she says the raspberry jam is in the center. I love macarons. For a package of 8 like this, it's actually a very fair price. This was $30. Okay, let's try the Ferrero Rochers first. This is so delicious. And there's even a hazelnut center. I would totally buy these again. Okay, now let's try the pistachio raspberry. So for a package of 8 like this, you only get to choose 2 flavors, but I think she makes them in larger quantities where you can choose up to like more flavors. So a lot of places when I get macarons, the cookies tend to be hollow, but hers are perfectly baked, and then a really nice layer of frosting and a surprise center. She must be a pro, and I definitely think if she were to open up a macaron bakery, this would be very successful. There's no question, even when I go to a French bakery to order a macaron, they're pretty small and definitely not as generously frosted like this. Overall, my experience with these macarons, the packaging was good, the communication was great, the cookies are delicious. Macarons get 10 out of 10. This looks interesting. We have Ballerina Farm organic sourdough bread. How is it Ballerina Farm? Okay. She uses Ballerina Farm organic flour. Good marketing. Let's see if the bread's any good and how it compares to a real bakery. Let's bag our bread. Okay, I think I'm just supposed to, what is this? Go in? Oh, whoa. Okay, all right. Here's my bread. Oh, it looks like there's something a little extra in here too. That was easy. Okay, let me make sure everything is locked and closed for her. Our bread is bagged. Look, there's a little something extra in here for us too. We got our bread nicely packaged, and there's even some extra little buns. I love it. So nice. Okay, now to test if the bread is as good as a bakery though, let me go grab fresh bread. Okay, I got my 2 sourdough loaves, Facebook Marketplace's Ballerina Farm organic flour, and then I had to compare apples to apples, so then I got our local bakery's Rye Goods organic sourdough here too. Facebook Marketplace also threw in some little mini buns. I paid $15 for this loaf of bread with some extras, and this one at the bakery was $12. Let's look at the Homemade by Jessica. Comes in a nicely sealed package, all branded and everything. Oh, and the bread looks so good. Have that nice sourdough hollowness. And here we have Rye Goods. It has a similar sound. There's no crackling sounds to either of these because I guess they've just been sitting for a couple hours. But I would say they look pretty similar. This one has a higher rise right here from the scoring, and this one still looks really good. The buns are so cute. They look a lot paler in comparison to the main ones, but I love everything bagel seasoning, and I already know these are gonna be so good with some cream cheese. I have my crazy bread slicer here. I'm going to cut our professional bakeries first. It's one of my favorite gadgets. okay. I'm not a sourdough connoisseur, so I don't know the correct terminology for this, but it looks spongy, not too many big holes, and it's soft. Let's get some French beurre on it. The inside is super soft and fluffy, but the crust is a little bit on the chewy side for me. Your standard sourdough for avocado toast. But now let's try our Facebook Marketplace. The inside looks good. It has similar holes as the professional bread does. It's a lot wider because I know this one, they're called rye goods, so they use a mix of like wheat, rye, and all these other mixture of flour, whereas she uses the ballerina farm flour, which is just like a white milled grape. The style of her bread actually reminds me of the bread that you get at an Italian restaurant, you know, the kind that you dip with balsamic and oil. It has more of like an Italian bread vibe than it does more of like avocado toast vibe, but it's really good. The inside of the bread is definitely fluffy and soft, very similar to that one, but the outside is a lot more harder, but also more chewy than this one too. It's probably a different style of technique, and she probably did this in a Dutch oven versus like a super professional oven. Overall, I thought the packaging was great. The communication, delivery, or pickup process was super simple, not sketch at all. She was super communicative, and I would give the overall experience for the sourdough loaf a 9 out of 10. And just when I thought my Facebook Marketplace journey has ended, I received a surprise text. Hi! Oh my gosh, these are so cute.
I felt so bad about yesterday.
Oh no, that's okay. Thank you. These are so adorable. Thank you so much.
Of course,
Awesome. Thank you. Bye. Ooh, 9 out of 10. In the end, none of the Facebook Marketplace experiences were actually sketchy. They're moms, college students, home bakers, just trying to make a little extra money for the holidays and dreaming of turning this into a real business one day. And I'm happy to support that. And if you're curious too, check out what's going on in your neighborhood. You might just be surprised. But if you guys like this video, I think you'll enjoy this one as well. I'll see you next time. Bye!